Guys, welcome in to Divine Golden Master, where we master being divine at this 3D reality period. Today we're going to be doing a breakup spell, freezer spell. You know, we did the bind your lover freezer spell, and we did the bind yourself to prosperity freezer spell. Y'all, my mind almost forgot. Now, it is very imperative that we bind ourselves to things and in this society, right? Because a lot of people ask, so why are you buying this? Why are you buying that? Because that holds that extra security. Just like when you get married, that's a binding contract. This is like a spiritual contract, okay? So now with the breakup spell, it's a little bit different. So this, an instance where you need to break up, say if your kids, they have a relationship and it's not well for them, it's not doing well for them, it's causing more harm, or a friendship is causing more harm, then you could go ahead and do this right here to be able to separate the energy. All right, so all you're gonna need today, and there's many other instances that you can use, right? Okay, many other. Okay, now what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do this breakup freezer spell. You're gonna need your Ziploc bag. Okay, then you're gonna need a small piece of paper. You can have white paper, brown paper bag, however, whatever you want to use. But I'm using purple for power. Okay, purple brings power, powerful energy. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna have a slice of lemon and lime in there. Okay, and then we're gonna have some oil and vinegar. All right, so I already did this off camera, but you want to speak to your ingredients. Okay, so as you cut the lime, as you cut the lemon, as you add the oil to the vinegar, you will speak over the person's name, both of the person's name, and say it's Sam and Joe. Sam and Joe will not mix like oil and vinegar. They will consistently have issues until they're separated, right? Because this is helping for a lot of people. We just running in the matrix, right? A lot of us we're not really consciously doing everything we're doing. Some things are just habit. It's just our pattern. We just naturally do it. So this helps to break people out of a pattern that's unhealthy for them. Okay, so you want to go ahead and, now this is an extra ingredient you can add. Oh, of course you're gonna need water too, y'all. Okay, you're gonna need your water. But an extra ingredient you can add if you want to kind of create arguments and things like that between the group, you can add black mustard seed. Now, I don't recommend doing that because it's a little, be more responsible depending on what the case is. But if you feel like it's going to take an argument for them to break apart, then, use your own guidance on that part. But if you want it to be arguments, things like that, chaos, to be able to make it happen quicker because of the chaos, but who knows how far the chaos may go. You got to have responsibility when you're doing magic, accountability. So that's on you. All right. But this right here is just simply going to break up these two people from each other. All right, so on one side you're gonna write the person's name. Oh, also too, you guys can add onion in there too to make it really sour. Now, if you're doing this for a third party in your relationship, you're only gonna write the third party's name. You don't want to write the lover that you're with, because if you put the onion and things like that, you don't want to sour them up to, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to, because sometimes it can come in different ways. So you don't want them to experience certain things if this is the lover and you're trying to move a third party. Just put the third party in there. Okay? Dang, it's been 20 minutes that fast.
Want me to turn off?
Yeah, please, baby. Thank you. But yeah, so now if this is friends, you can still use that same thing if you want to just keep them out of the way. Go ahead and just put the third party energy. So say if you're protecting your child from a friend, put the third party energy. You know what I mean? So go ahead and you want to write down their name 9 times. Then on the other side, we're going to write the name long ways. And on the other side, horizontally, you're going to write I break up. And then you can put their name on that side, where I break up the relationship, the friendship, or whatever the case may be, between Sam and Joe. All right, or you could put you could word it however you want to word it, but let me see what's something that's very simple. You could put I am, or forget the I am, let's put separate or break up Sam and Joe permanently, or break up or separate Sam and Joe, like whatever the case is. So whatever the issue is. So say if it's like you only want to break them up for a little bit of time, you could put break up Sam and Joe while they're being toxic, or while the relationship is toxic to both of them. You know, you can really cater it. But this spell specifically that I'm about to do for a client, they want to break up the energy completely. So if you want to break up the energy completely, you can put separate this person and this person, Sam and Joe, for all eternity. That covers all lifetimes, all existences. Okay, so if you don't want to go that far, just put break up Sam and Joe, or separate Sam and Joe. Okay, so let's go ahead and start writing. One time, two times, three times, 4 times, 5 times, 6. And as you're writing it, you want to keep that vibration of breaking up whoever the relationship is. And if you don't have the lemon and the lime, you can substitute it for the onion, like I said, but you could even put all 3. All right, and that is also going to make it, you know, onions make people cry, right? So it could bring that energy into it. Let me see where I'm at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, and then after you write the name 9 times, going straight down, you're gonna come on the other side and write break up Sam and Joe. Why is you looking at me? Alright, so I can't show you guys because it is for a client. But, and then after you do that, you want to write an X. So you're just going to write an X through it. Alright, or you can write a cross. Alright, whatever resonates with you. But I like to do an X. Alright, and then you're going to take the paper and you're going to fold it away from you. Okay? So you're folding away from you. Okay. All right. So now you're gonna take your paper, and with these ones right here, I like to stick them inside of the lemon through the little hole. You're gonna put your lemon in your water. Well, in your baggie. First, we're going to add, before we add the lime in there, we're going to go ahead and add some oil and vinegar. All right. Sam and Joe, or whatever the names are, speak those names out in your mind, in your head, however you want to do it. And go ahead and pour it. So you would say Sam and Joe are going to be separated like oil and vinegar. They're not going to get along. Okay, and then you want to go ahead and add your lime in there. And then we're going to add our water. And like I told you guys, water holds vibration. And I'm using my roll opener bath jar, all right, just to open the rolls for this working to go through. You can also write that on your jar, or you can write the universal cross, whatever really resonates with you. Okay. And you want to make sure you try to get all that air out. You just want to close it. Alright, now if you added your onion in there, that will be in there as well. And then you can go ahead and stick it in your freezer. And you want to go ahead and put this in the back of your freezer. Now, if you if you're in a home with this person, or you just feel like somebody may see it, you could put it inside of a black bag and then put it inside of there. You know, your choice. Or you just put it in the back of the freezer where all the food that don't nobody mess with no more. Okay? Alright, and you want to speak over it. Hold it in your hand. Visualize these two separating. No longer being together. No longer being in the toxic energy or whatever the reason why you're separating these people. Okay? So that's all I have for you guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions down in the comments. And yeah, you guys, peace. I love you. If you don't want to do a working like this, you can always book it with me. And because sometimes, you know, you may not want to do this on your own, or you may need somebody else to do it for you. And also too, guys, after you do this working, you want to make sure that you cleanse yourself, right? Because this was toxic energy. So you want to make sure that none of that toxic energy comes back on you. So you want to make sure that you cleanse yourself, all right, after doing this working. Okay? I love you guys. Love yourself. And I'll see you in my next one. Peace.